Spongebob and Patrick are about to reach the Krusty Krab in order to save Mr. Krabs and defeat Plankton. But only one more challenge stands in their way.
You only have a limited time to get through to the Krusty Krab before the roadblocks fall into place.
Yep.
We'd be stuck here with you.
That's right, so you better hurry.
Yep, one more paddy wagon level, guys. It's time to get the final 4 Goofy Goober tokens. So, what you gotta do is you need to make your way to the end of the level like usual, only this time you're gonna be running into roadblocks every now and again. First one is the statue over here. If the statue falls over before you get past them, you lose the level pretty much. And you'll have to start all over. So, yeah, that's always fun, right? Alrighty. This actually took me a few tries to get it right, actually. Also, I'm not sure if you can really tell this. You might be able to tell about maybe during the final 3rd or 4th of the level, I guess. This is the first paddy wagon level backwards, pretty much. Yeah, remember Sandwich Driving 101? It was the very first paddy wagon level we ever did. This is the exact same level, only we're doing it backwards now. It's kinda hard to tell because it's obviously extremely different than before, but you might see certain sections that might seem familiar to you as we make our way through here. And they're reusing the dialogue from the Rub-a-Dub-Dub Slip Slide in the Tub level. That's fantastic. Right, there's the second roadblock. If that goes all the way down, you lose. I thought you had to turn left, but I guess not. You had to turn right. Whoa. Alright, so, those familiar things gotta be back. Here's the first familiar thing. It's the tunnel from the first level of the paddy wagon. Only now it's all wet and watery and slidey and slippery, and that's not a fun time. Not too bad. Obviously it's gonna be a lot harder when we do the ring challenge. That's gonna be fantastic. Thank goodness we're almost done with those challenges. Alright, so right there were 3 doors there. If all 3 of them close, you'll lose the level. And it's actually randomized which one closes. But something I've learned is that the door that will stay open is usually going to be either the one on the right or the one in the middle. It's never going to be the one on the left. So be sure to aim for either the middle one or the right one when you get through there. And I think that's the final roadblock, but I'm not quite sure. I never really tested to make sure if it actually closes if you don't get through there in time, but I think that's the final roadblock of that level. And we made it! It's time for the Krusty Krab! We're coming! Oh man. And we get our Goofy Goober token off screen for some reason. Alright, so when we do that, we get to the level, turn the tables on Plankton. This is it. This is the final boss of the game. But we're not doing that right now, because we still have 3 more Goofy Goober tokens.
Manly challenge?
Okay, how about just a little more manly?
Mini manly?
I'll give you a limited amount of time to get to the end of the road. Beat the time, and I'll reward you.
Alrighty, so here we go, guys. The final 3 optional Goofy Goober tokens. As usual, we have a time challenge. The hood roadblock stuff still applies here, so yeah, you still need to be quick when you go through these roadblocks. So yeah, don't get through a roadblock in time, you lose. You have to start all over. Wonderful. Yeah, not very much to say here. It's pretty much just the exact same level 3 times in a row. So, yeah, we're almost done with this walkthrough, guys. Can't believe it. Sorry it took so long to get this out to you guys, but hey, at least it's here now, right? It's my most requested walkthrough so far, and I hope you guys are super excited when you finally saw this uploaded and all that stuff. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, because I know a lot of you were really excited to see this walkthrough. And yeah, there's not really much to say. You don't really get too crazy with the shortcuts here, since it's just the normal time challenge. The manly time challenge is when you need to get crazy with the shortcuts and stuff, but for this one, not so much. Like in this tunnel, I skip a shortcut, but I'm going to be doing it during the manly time challenge, so you'll be seeing that. And yeah, not very much to say. Guess I'll just keep quiet and let you watch the level until we get to the end.
There sure are a lot of pictures of plankton.
Well, statues of plankton, but yes. So yeah, that taught me with the middle door that closed. Last time it was the right one, so yeah, it's always the right one or the middle one. Alright, and here's another familiar area. We've seen it before, but I didn't get to explain, so I was explaining the door thingy. It's that grassy area that makes you slide around a lot, because that's always fun.
We got the shiny thing.
Can't take much more of that.
Alright, and we made it. Now this is kind of funny. So when you get to the finish line, we get to the Krusty Krab and hit an invisible wall. That's kind of funny.
Here is your reward.
Yeah, you're not really trying to come up with good congratulations messages anymore, are you? Now it's just, okay, you did it, here's your reward. Get out of here.
Do you want another challenge?
Not really.
We love a challenge.
Love.
Drive down the road and go
Patrick.
through each ring as it appears. If you get through them all, I'll reward you.
Alright, so here we go, guys. The final ring challenge of the game. It's exciting. Alright, so just like the previous level, or the last sliding level, they're gonna move now, the rings, which is fantastic. Luckily, they don't move too crazily. They're still, well, they're still difficult to get through if you're not careful. But I mean, it's not that much harder with them moving, to be perfectly honest. Still hard, but it's not that much harder. Not much harder than it was before, anyway. Right. All hail Plankton. You might notice I'm kind of going a little slow here. That's probably the best advice I can give to you here. So as you can see, there are lots of twists and turns there in this level. So turning usually causes the paddy wagon to go sliding around to the side and things like that. So it's best to go a little bit slower so that you don't slip and slide around when you try to go through these rings. Because then you risk completely missing them, and that's never fun. Full speed ahead. Whoa. Oh, okay, that wasn't smart. Let's go. Let's drive right through the TNT barrels. I'm sure that won't be bad in any way. Alright, so again, we're going a little slow here. The rings will get to the point when they start flashing if you go too slow, but I think this speed is probably the best thing to do since the other makes you slip a lot. So yeah, kind of go a little bit slow in this area so that you don't risk slipping and missing the ring completely. Same here during these turns. Oop. Alright, again, we're gonna apply that slow down rule again during this grassy area, because again, it makes you slip around. Don't you just love it when you have to do rings in an area that makes you slip around? Because that's just great. Right, we hit that tartar sauce, but I don't really care. I really got to the point where it's like, yeah, I don't really care if I get hit by this anymore. I just want to get this done. Alright. Okay, it should be smooth sailing from this point on. Break through the wall that they, like, repaired, like, 3 times now, like, within a matter of, like, 3 minutes. And then we always keep breaking them. We're so rude to these people. They work so hard to fix these goods, man, and then we just keep breaking them. What's the matter with us? We're monsters. Alright, that's the final ring challenge.
You did it! Here's your reward.
Alright, that's a little better. You know, now you added you did it, so that's better. That, you know, shows that you just at least care a little bit that we won.
You're getting to be a great driver, SpongeBob.
Really?
Thanks.
So you deserve a really manly time challenge.
The final manly time challenge.
Manly.
Alright, get to the end of the road in time, and I'll give you a reward.
Okay, guys, this is it. The very last challenge with the paddy wagon. It's time to finish this once and for all. 2 minutes and 35 seconds. Even with all of the nitro boosts and all of the shortcuts that you take, it's gonna be cutting it really, really, really close. I usually like to save 1 nitro boost for me in case I happen to miss one. So yeah, the reason why I cut it so close, you see, you probably noticed during the ring challenge and the time challenge, when you pass the finish line, the timer's still going. It doesn't count it as you completing the level until you've actually landed on the ground. So yeah, even if you can get past the finish line before the timer runs out, you still need to take into consideration that, oh yeah, I have to actually touch the ground before the level actually counts as me, you know, completing it. So yeah, you gotta take that into consideration too. I personally find that to be kind of stupid, but whatever. Alright? I don't even think I even have to say, you know, use as the nitro boost that you possibly can. Again, save 1 just to be safe, in case you miss one. Here's the shortcut I told you about in the tunnel. A lot faster than taking the slippery water section. Okay, that was a bit of an audio glitch there. Did you hear that? Come on, get up. It's weird. Right, go through the middle doors. I don't know why it's always the middle door. Weird. Right, this is why I saved 1. Not only because in case I miss one, but so I can get through this area quicker. Because it's kind of a pain to get through, to be honest. Do. Ow. Alright. Almost done. I don't know if there are any other shortcuts in this level, but there's only 2 that I found. One was that tunnel and the watery section. And the second one is here. Just cut through over here to the right instead of going all the way around the well, because it takes longer. Cutting through there is a lot quicker. And we did it, guys! That's the final optional Goofy Goober token! We did it! We don't ever have to do these paddy wagon sections again.
Here's your reward.
Thanks, Mindy. Alright, that's it. We're done. We're finished. That's it.
Would you like to try and beat your best time on
no I don't. Alright guys, so before we end this video, let's take a look at our little status screen to see all the Goofy Goober tokens we've collected. We've collected the single Goofy Goober token in No Cheese, the tutorial. We got all the Goofy Goober tokens in I'm Ready Depression. We got all the Goofy Goober tokens in Sandwich Driving 101. We got all the Goofy Goober tokens in the desert. We got all the Goofy Goober tokens in Rub-a-Dub-Dub Slip Slide in the tub. We got all the Goofy Goober tokens in the bar. The Goofy Goober tokens in No Weenie Parking. Defeat the Frogfish. Got all the tokens in Rock Slide. The tokens in the Trench of Monsters. The tokens in Shell City Dead Ahead. Defeated Dennis. The tokens in Sunday Driving. All the tokens in Google Eyes Smelling Snacks. Defeated Dennis again. All the tokens in Planktopolis. And all the tokens in the final Paddy Wagon level. We've collected every Goofy Goober token there is to collect. Every single one, except for one. In the next video, we will be fighting the final boss of the game. See you then, everyone.